4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Tonight we welcome the Red Leafs from Simon Fraser against your California Golden Bears. At this time, would you please rise for the playing of national anthems?
Are you crazy?
Hello, everyone. This is Josh Chen, and we're coming to you live from Berkeley, California, from Maxwell Family Fields. Thank you for tuning in to this live broadcast of the Cal Golden Bears versus the Simon Fraser Red Leaves. Just about to get things underway here. I'm joined in our booth by Jack Ronan, former captain. Jack, would you like to say a couple of your keys to the game? Who's going to win this game and why?
Yeah, sure thing. Thanks, Josh. I think for the Bears, big key to this game will be continuing the offensive sense of urgency and decisiveness that we saw against USC and in the latter half of the Chapman game. Let's see how the X plays out here. Hale's been pretty dominant to start the season, wearing, is that 52 or 32 today? Been switching his number a lot, but I'd like to see decisive dodging and moving the ball quickly and long possessions from the Bears. On the Simon Fraser side, going along with the face-off X, they'll need to value the ball if they're not going to see as many possessions as the Bears today.
Thanks for that, Jack. First possession here for Cal, working the ball around. And a quick goal right there from Morgan Brower. Oh, waved off in the crease. Pretty good look to start there for the Bears. I like the aggressiveness of that dodge. Bummer it didn't work out. Picked off there by Pavlet. See if the Bears can clear here. With the ball right now is Jack Curran, 2023 Rookie of the Year, anchoring that D mid spot. See what the Bears can do here with the second possession. It's a rocket from Cole Salton. That's a goal for the Bears.
Great shot. Great goal. That's decisive dodging with intent. Good start on the offensive side. We got the replay. As I said, that'll be a key to the game. Just dodging with intent and getting to the net. And see this face off here. Hale's off to a really good start today. Again, Simon Fraser is really going to need to value the ball on their offensive side if that's going to be the trend. They started without getting into their set off of the last clear. So great start for the Bears, getting a ride and a goal.
Another goal there for the Bears. Number 8, Isaac Jaro. Right-sided alley dodge. Put the shot top right.
Bears are beating their man early. That's a really good sign for the offense. I'm sure we'll see Simon Fraser adjust with faster slides, but until that happens, continuing to dodge with aggressiveness is going to keep benefiting the Bears.
Face-off one there by Simon Fraser. They started double polling the face-off. It's quick adjustment there. I think they may continue to try to do that going forward to muck it up. Hale has had a lot of success so far winning the first two, so a good adjustment by Simon Fraser there. We'll see now our first look at this Bears defense. Got a couple guys in a couple different spots. Jack Curran marking up on ball.
I'm sure one of the things the Bears defense is thinking about with their matchup against Simon Fraser is that a lot of these guys are Canadian players and have been coming up through the box across environment, and therefore typically are more one-handed. So let's look to see the Bears defense shade against the weak hand for a lot of these offensive players.
Great defense to stand there by the Bears, forcing the over and back.
That was a great look from Sonsini. Just couldn't execute on the feed to Thor.
Red Leafs will try to clear here. Josh Kupal there for the Red Leafs. He's the leading returning assist man for Simon Fraser. Ball's down. Pavlik with the ground ball. Long outlet pass. Dumont corrals it. Let's see if the Bears can clear here. What a move.
Great clear from Dumont, the freshman, two-way midi out of Loyola High School in Los Angeles.
Second midfield on here for the Bears. Dumont taking a dodge to Cole Salton. That's another one. It's a rocket there from Cole Salton. Second on the day.
Unassisted, Salton, California.
Tell our guys let's pop away. Let's stay alive, stay alive. Carter! Carter, walk! Carter!
Cameron Way for Simon Fraser, Hale Brown.
Another thing to watch there is Dumont beating his man topside into the middle of the defense. That always puts more stress than going down the alley.
Another face-off win there for Hale Brown. Fortunately, the Bears aren't able to convert in transition. See if Simon Fraser can clear here. Going into this game, I think one of the things the Cal defense was definitely trying to keep an eye on is how these initial first possessions go for the Simon Fraser Red Leaves. This is Simon Fraser's first game of the season, so getting a feel of the offense usually takes a couple possessions. And as Jack, one of the things I'm curious to hear is sort of what you're seeing so far from the Simon Fraser offense and anything that the Cal defense can do to try and mitigate whatever pressure that they're putting on them.
See this dodge right here. Great save from the goalie. I think one thing we're seeing is the one-handedness, and that was a great initial dodge from the midfielder to get topside and unsettle the defense. The Cal defense will need to continue playing fundamental and taking away the top side, and being mindful of the strong hand of the man they're defending in their matchup.
Bears are man down now. Joel Yamada called for that penalty. Let's see how the man down defense looks here for the Bears. Great chase there by Cody Weave. Winning possession back. Let's see if the Bears can clear here, man down. Scrum here for the ball. Bears come away with it. Joe Cincini with it in the corner now. See if the Bears can kill off the rest of this penalty.
Great job from Joe Cincini saving that possession after the clear wasn't able to complete cleanly. This will be a key to the game is the unforced turnover battle and making sure that the Bears play cleaner than Simon Fraser.
Andrew Bagwell with the dodge. Turnover there by the Bears. Simon Fraser still looking for their first goal here. So far they haven't been able to put too much pressure on this Cal defense. See if number 2 Turpin can get anything going here. Great save by Cody Weave.
Another great save by Cody, keeping the momentum in the Bears' favor. Another thing to point out, Cooper Endicott playing LSM today. He's a short stick midfielder by trade, but due to some injuries has stepped up with the long stick pull today. And did so last weekend as well. That's what you want to see from your leaders.
Cooper is a senior captain, picking up the pull admirably here. After a good clear by the defense, see what the offense can do with it. Cole Salton looking for his third of the day, and he gets it. Wow. Simon Fraser's going to have to find a way to stop this guy, Jack. I mean, he already has a hat trick, and we are just a couple minutes away from, I guess, haven't even broken the 10-minute mark of this game yet. Looks like they're going to go and talk it over.
Yeah, there's the timeout. It's 4-0. 3 goals are unassisted for the most part. I know Simon Fraser wants to do better on the first dodge. It's the defense should always be their best against the first dodge. So probably expect to see them slide a little. The Bears have been able to get over the course of this season at the X certainly helps them, and it will make the comeback effort slower. I think to add on to that, the offense needs to be very focused on possessing the ball and taking long possessions, especially if the lead continues to increase. there shouldn't necessarily be a rush to score, but we still want to see the sense of urgency that that's been evident the last 2.5 games.
Definitely. Can never take your foot off the gas. Great point about Hale. See if he can win his 4th face-off here. He's currently 3 for 4, if my stats are correct. It's been a major advantage for the Bears so far today. See if that can continue.
Hammered away for Simon Fraser.
Another win for Hale Brown. Ball's down. Simon Fraser comes up with it. Wow. Tiptoeing the sideline. Number 6 for Simon Fraser.
Great clear from number 6, but again, in a game where you may not be winning the faceoffs, it's tough to see unforced turnovers in transition. Looks like we've got a penalty on Simon Fraser coming up. Let's see if the Bears can get one ahead of that.
As a defender in LSM myself, just like Isaac there, love drawing penalties like that. Gives your offense a big boost. And in this case, a free possession. Let's see if the Bears can do anything with it. Jaro with the dodge. Simon Fraser sliding. Maybe a little bit earlier, like you mentioned, Jack.
Time for Cal to adjust by moving the ball out of the dodge sooner and getting it through X, hopefully, into the backside for a redodge.
Saved there by the keeper. Off that shot by Jaro. Connor Nichols is in goal for the Red Leafs. I believe that's his first save of the day.
Penalty is on number 3. Skip Guthrie for Simon Fraser. It's a slash penalty, 1 minute, and up California.
Number 3 for Simon Fraser. Guthrie in the sin bin for slashing on that ride and clear. See what the Bears do on this man up here. Cole Salton looking there for Nate Fredericks on the crease. Simon Fraser comes out with it. See if they can clear.
Take it. Big defensive stand for Simon Fraser there. I think one note about the man-up look there, it's so hard to finish when your back's facing the net like Fredericks was there, receiving the pass from up top while on the crease. That's probably something they'll talk about in the huddle on the next stoppage.
Save there by Weeb. Bears will slow it down here.
Good talk from Cooper. It's one of his best traits. He's often the best communicator on the field, and that's been a common theme throughout his career here at Cal. And back to the great save by Weeb in the net. Would love to see the defense slide body there instead of playing stick on the slide, but next play mentality.
Morgan Brower with the dodge here. Keeper, nice save there. Nichols now looking to clear. The ball now is Singh, trying to get it over the line. It just barely does. Simon Fraser will try and get another look on offense here. There's 2 minutes left in the quarter, so relatively short time here to get another look. Shot off the crossbar there, wow. Number 3, Guthrie. Fresh out of the penalty box, he wants to make up for it.
That's a good look from Simon Fraser, utilizing the pick game to get topside. Again, that's a great way to unsettle the defense and make the off-ball defenders be put in a tough position. Makes the slide longer and a little more difficult. Oh, great pick off by Dumont. Looks like they've got transition here.
Dumont hit late there. Refs let him play. Now flags are down. Off that shot by Fredericks.
Fredericks wisely pulled it out, but got a great look on the redodge, just couldn't bury it. We'll see Cal back on the man up here.
Looks like there are 2 penalties on Simon Fraser, both for interference. The Bears will be 2 men up for 30 seconds.
There were 2 penalties for interference on Simon Fraser. 30-second penalties, man up for California. 30 seconds.
See if the Bears can get another good look here on the man up.
In a 6-on-4 situation, you've got a natural 3-on-2 on both sides of the field, and I, from experience, know that that's something that the Bears practice every week. So let's see if they can get the look they want here.
Fredericks with the shot. Eaten admirably by Simon Fraser. Penalties released. Ball's down. Simon Fraser gets it up. Clay Menert with the ball. He's getting triple teamed here. And he's, loses it. Oh, they call a push on Cal there. Referees bailed him out there.
10 seconds left in the first.
Ball's out. Shutout quarter there for Cal. Weeb leading the effort with the defense.
It's applying the sense of urgency without rushing, but there's so much time left in this game that the players shouldn't panic in this situation. And then on the Cal side of the ball, I think it's do a lot of the same, especially defensively. I would like to see more effective sliding to body. There's been a couple times that Simon Fraser offensive players have been able to get through the middle of the defense. And then offensively adjusting to the earlier slides, moving it through X and getting a redodge on the backside. That's where the real looks will open up. And as this team tries to improve ultimately for May and April lacrosse, that's what you want your offense to be comfortable with is excellent in the second and third rotation.
Second quarter getting underway here. Procedure penalty immediately against Hale Brown. There's a flag down.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's the 5-yard penalty, Josh. I don't know if Hale gave the man who picked up the ball 5 yards, which, for those at home, on a restart, you have to put 5 yards between yourself and the ball carrier, and if you make contact after not doing so, that's a 30-second penalty. But we'll see what the call ultimately was shortly here.
Simon Fraser with the free possession here as the penalty flag is down. Alan Gain with the ball right now for the Red Leafs. Like you said, Jack, they're using a lot of this pick game up top and trying to do some sweeps. Guthrie with the shot. Falls down. Gets it back. Great slide there from Curran. Wow.
Flag down, but I think that's the kind of penalty, if you're going to take one, you want to see. We just spoke about Simon Fraser being able to get to the middle of the defense without touching the ground. I think this is a great tone setter that the Cal defense is responding and slotting body here. So even though it's a penalty, I love that from Curran.
Two penalties on California. One for push, one for delay of game. 2 men down for the Bears, and up for 30 seconds for Simon Fraser.
Bears will be down 2 men here. Curran and then Brown. Bears will be 2 men down for 30 seconds. Refs are still working out whether the second penalty will be for a full minute. From what I can see, it's 2 30-second penalties. So the Bears will be 2 men down for 30 seconds, I believe. We'll see for the first time today the Simon Fraser man-up offense. Based off the offense we've seen so far, it seems like they'll try and get Guthrie a shot here. Number 3 seems like he's one to watch. Number 9, Gaines, is the Red Leafs' leading returning assist man from last year. Instead, he scores. It's a goal for number 9, Alan Gaines. Alan Gain, pardon me. Jack, those 6-on-4 situations are pretty tough. Like you mentioned, it's a 3-on-2 on each side. Is there anything you would have liked to see the Bears do differently there?
I think they did what they were coached to do, which is to give up the outside shot. It's a lose-lose situation in 6-on-4. You can't cover the whole field, and you can't cover every single person. But I think that's the right look, and you're playing a numbers game, hoping the goalie can make a stop there. And that was a great shot from up top, and it happens. And I think for Simon Fraser's end, when you approach a 6-on-4, sometimes you don't need to look for the perfect look. Just stepping into a shot like that with decisiveness and burying it is still a great look. So I did like to see that as well.
Simon Fraser wins possession here. And then promptly turn it over. See if the Bears can clear. It's deep clear to Endicott, who gets it to Curran. Great clear there by the Bears, turning a potential transition situation for the Red Leafs into a possession. That's good transition defense there.
Yeah, again, you don't expect to beat Hale off the X too often, and to throw it away immediately is a tough look for Simon Fraser. We'll see if Cal can capitalize on the unforced turnover.
Get another look here at Cal's first midfield. Morgan Brower at the ball right now. Bagwell going to take a dodge here.
Draws the slide, now move it. There we go. Good hitch from Freddie. Move it. Oh, what a save. But that's the ball movement you want to see. And now we've got a transition turnover. Picked up by Pavlet.
Cal's going to try and clear here and get the ball right back to their offense. They do. It was a great save there by Nichols, the Simon Fraser goalie, on Brower's behind the back try there.
Yeah, probably didn't need to go BTB there. I think he had more time than he realized, but I love the creativity.
Brower with the spin move. He wants it back. Misses just wide. Bears will retain possession.
Although it ended in a save, I thought that possession was one of Cal's best so far. They moved the ball, dodged multiple times and got late into the shot clock, and then found a doorstep shot. Let's look to see more of that as the game goes on.
Bagwell take another go here. No slide. Save there by Nichols.
That was great placement by Bagwell on a low-angle shot. An even better save by the goalie.
Thor always with the ball. Moves it up top. Another save by Nichols. Call that using your head. Charo darts in. Simon Fraser wins possession, despite the player being out of bounds when the ball went out.
Allegedly.
Let's see if Simon Fraser can clear here. They've had some issues clearing today. Seem to get it over the midline now fine.
Didn't put it in the net, but I thought that was a really good possession from Cal there. They got a lot of really good looks inside. Goalie made a ton of huge saves there. On Simon Fraser, I think they want to slow it down here after a long defensive possession. We'll see if they what they do here.
Going right into this sweep game here. Cal's defense is doing a pretty good job of playing these picks up top so far in this second quarter. A lot of switching going on, but they're, for the most part, keeping the Simon Fraser shooters on the outside.
Yeah, I think that's another thing to think about is with the box experience, this team may not have as much range as you might expect from typical field teams in terms of where they feel comfortable shooting from, and so sometimes the strategy can be to pack it in on these picks and tempt them to take rangy shots. I think they are getting some sweep looks up top still. I think on the switch, the switch man can do a better job at getting their hips pointed towards the sideline and getting them down the alley. But I think overall the defense.
What a shot there. Number 7, Lucas Bear. Buries that one.
Great shot by Bear. He's probably got the best shot on the team. And there he goes down the alley, top left. That's another unassisted goal. I think that's not what Simon Fraser wants to see after how the game started, but Cal certainly loves that.
Bear is out of McDonough High School, Baltimore. It's where Cal legend Bert Schmickel also played his high school ball. Proud to have that McDonough to Cal lacrosse pipeline alive and strong. It's great possession there by Cal's second midfield. Cal's second midfield between Salton and now Bayer. They have 4 of Cal's 5 goals here, so they've been outstanding today. First midfield to get another crack here. Push there called. Go back to Cal. Little box move there. That's picked off by Simon Fraser. Singh picks that one off.
Good idea from Thor Singh on the skip. And a great clear from Simon Fraser. And another turnover for Simon Fraser, forced by the Cal defense. And here we got Schultz in transition. He wants it. Oh.
Just wide.
Great look from Isaac Schultz. He is a weapon in transition.
And a goal there for Nate Fredericks. Love to see that quick restart off the end line. Buries it in there.
Yeah, defense is usually not ready on a quick restart like that, and it's a great time to take it to the cage. And really aggressive dodge from Fredericks there gets him a goal.
You can see exactly what you said on the replay there, Jack. It's defense is sort of looking around, getting ready for some guys running on the field. Frederick sneaks one in there. Great goal, great resourceful goal right there. Hale wins it pretty easily and gets it to Curran. Trying to play make it, take it lacrosse right now.
There we see Hale winning it back to his wing. We've seen Simon Fraser go with the double pull. They're trying to collapse on Hale, and that's a great adjustment from him. Just getting the easy possession to Curran, who's comfortable getting the ball into the offensive end.
Second midfield back out there for Cal. Great inside look there. Great shot by Dumont. One of the defenders got a piece of it there. Always airmails that one. Simon Fraser trying to pick it up and do something with it. Let's see.
Control there. It's really important, especially when you've got a pole defending you, to just take the extra second to make sure your hands are free before a pass to avoid the avoid any contests. But
Simon Fraser sneaks one in there. It's Cameron Way, senior midi. I think you can see on this replay, the Bears are a little bit confused on who's marking up on him and don't end up engaging in time. Sort of let him catch it in a dangerous spot, and he turns and fires that one.
California 6, Simon Fraser 2.
Scores 6-2, Cal. Hale Brown back on the X, wins it to himself. Wants everyone out of the way. Bears get called for a moving pick there. Simon Fraser able to clear there. Gain with the ball. Going to take a dodge here on Ian Wong. Gets his hands free. Dangerous shot there. Crossfield pass. And a goal by Simon Fraser. Robbie Turpin there buries that one. He got topside on Ty Wolber. Found his way inside and put it top left above Weeb.
yeah, Josh, I think as a defender you'll understand that the slide isn't necessarily ready for the topside dodge. So I think the Bears will need to make sure they're defending that a little harder going forward.
Brown going to take another face-off here. Jack, I think it's interesting. The sweeps really play into Simon Fraser and their strengths, really, trying to get to their strong hands. Is there any adjustments that you see that the Bears have to make to maybe take them sort of away from their strong hands defensively?
I think you can shade one-handed players more than you realize, because guys will typically.
Goal there from Morgan Brower. Wow. Top right from low angle.
Who's the feeder there? Is that off Joe or Thor? Good things happen when you move it through X off the dodge, and as we see right there, Mo gets a clean step down from good range. Buries it.
Beautiful shot. Nichols didn't really have a chance at that one. Put it right over his left shoulder. Hale wins another face-off. Sensini picks it up. Bears will try and get things organized here on offense. Dumont with the ball. Cole Sultan with the ball. He's at the hot hand this game so far with the hat trick early. Looking for a Texas-sized one. Doesn't get it there. Great save by Nichols. Simon Fraser able to clear.
One thing I'm noticing is looks like Cal's got a call for keeping a midfielder at attack and having an attack sub if they're closer to the box to get their D-mids on quicker. That's a great tactical play from Coach Webster.
Got 3 with the ball now. Great D there by Schultz.
On the question mark there. Textbook from Schultz.
Got 3 with the shot. Weeb with the save. Bears will try and clear here. Weeb gonna take it himself.
They have numbers.
Tries to get it into Jaro. Nichols picks it up.
Yeah, Cody turned around but didn't pull the trigger.
Bears dodge one there. Simon Fraser setting up again. It's a shot there. And a flag down. Shot there from Pinchin. Goes wide.
I think that dodge is a great example there of a player initially dodging to his weak hand, but they ultimately want to come back to their strength, and it takes a lot of discipline on the defensive part to stay on that back hip there and just drive them down the alley rather than letting them roll back. And I think that'll just be a continuous mindset that Cal needs to develop here as they look to improve their defense.
Cal's currently man down. Brower serving a 30-second penalty for being offsides. Shot there and score. Number 34, Brandon Murray with that one.
Good placement there from 3-4. That's a tough save to make. And that's a look that Simon Fraser wants on their man up. Let's see if the Bears can win this face-off here and stop the bleeding.
Hale is going to win it. Simon Fraser with the trip. Hale wins that one indirectly then. Simon Fraser is yelling out black. It seems like that's their pressure call. I think that's something we've been seeing a lot more from Simon Fraser this quarter. He's pressing out a little bit farther on ball and trying to disrupt some of the Bears' offense a little bit. Sultan with the dodge.
Great GB from Thor. That's his hockey background there. He is a vacuum.
1 minute left in the quarter. Let's see if the Bears can get another look here. You mentioned Thor's hockey background. Thor is a two-way athlete here at Cal, or two-sport athlete at Cal, starring not only for the Cal men's lacrosse team, but also the Cal hockey team, playing every position on the ice, including goalie there.
seconds. 30 seconds left in the second period.
Fredericks with the ball, moves it to Bear. Short time on the shot clock. What a look there. Sonsini with the shot, Nichols with the save.
Nichols with the save, shot by Santini.
Transition here. Guthrie with the shot, Weave with the save. Oh, wow. To Thor, and a goal! Give that assist to Cody Weave.
Assist, goalie assist.
What a dime.
Great feed from Cody and a great job getting it from Thor. That's a juice goal right there.
And that's half. What a way to go into the half. An assist from your goalie. Cal's up 8-4 as we roll into halftime. Wow, what a shot. Welcome back to Berkeley. Hale Brown with a quick win off the face-off to get us started here. Cal will try and get things cooking right away. Simon Fraser with a lot of pressure here.
Simon Fraser's double pulling the midfield rather. Let's see if Cal does anything to adjust to that.
Brower with the dodge, Singh on defense. Owais with the ball against the short stick. Flag down for a hold there. That'll be a 30-second penalty against Simon Fraser. And while they clean up that work administratively, did want to take a quick aside here. This is Josh Chen again, and I'm in the booth with Jack Ronan. Both of us are former Cal Lacrosse team presidents, and so something that has been circulating recently and I think is an important cause to both of us. The Cal men's lacrosse team has faced a lot of adversity in the past couple years. A lot of it due to the support that has not really been received from Cal administration. I won't be able to do it justice talking about it. There is a petition out to save the program. I would encourage everyone who's watching this live stream to sign it, read it, and distribute it as possible. All right, back to the game. Simon Fraser able to clear the ball out there and kill that man-up opportunity for Cal.
Great clear from number 9, fighting through contact. That's not easy.
Simon Fraser getting everybody on the field. Looks like they'll start up their offense here. Oscar Lucas with the ball. Sending it off to Nolan Nelson. Or Nelson Nolan. Nolan Nelson.
Transition opportunity. Oh, great look, and can't corral it. It's a great coast-to-coast play from Cooper Endicott right there. That's the benefit of having an LSM that's well trained in offense. Is they're a threat in transition, and you see it right there with the great feed.
Bears have had trouble converting some of those transition opportunities, it seems like. And I think that's the second or third one that they've gotten the ball down, and it's been a pretty good opportunity. But the execution just hasn't been there right at the finish. So hopefully they can get that cleaned up. Shot and goal there for number 16, Nolan Nelson.
Another great example of how effective getting topside on your defender is. Got a great look back off of a tough slide, and a great finish. I think Josh, on the topic of execution in transition, and I think Cal's got some really great looks inside as well. Sometimes it's hard to tell how much time you have when you're inside, and usually you have a lot more time than you think. So would love to see the guys have a little more poise so they can bury some of the great looks that they're earning. And that's a great face-off and earning possession there from Hale. Let's see how they do on this offensive possession.
They're going to call a push there or a hold on Simon Fraser. Thor getting doubled there and then laid on for a little bit, so ball will go back to Cal. Another box move there. Cole Sultan with the ball. Back to Bear. Great look inside. Can't handle it though, is Dumont. Ball's on the ground. Let's see who ends up with it. Looks like Simon Fraser coming out with it. Getting the ball back to Nichols now. Able to clear successfully. It's Cameron Way, senior captain.
Another great feed and look for Cal, and just can't corral the pass. But I think they're getting the looks they want, and it's only a matter of time before they begin to execute on them. So I think for them it's keep doing what you're doing and focus on execution and be poised.
Balls with Guthrie now. Pavlet mash up on him. Simon Fraser dodging up top, sending those sweeps over, send a pick in, and then pop a guy out. Shot and rebound here. Simon Fraser ends up with it. Nolan Nelson taking another go here against stellar D midi Jack Curran. Great lift there. Ball's down, picked up by Pavlet, poked out by Simon Fraser. Back to Oscar Lucas, now shot and goal there by Alex Dozie. Pretty tough sequence there for the Bears, Jack. I mean, you're running in transition for 10 steps, and then all of a sudden your opponent's got the ball and they're cranking it from 3 yards out from crease. Tough sequence there.
Tough look for Cody. I think more importantly, in a clearing, in a transition situation, it's always more important to be a little more conservative and make sure you get the possession rather than pushing transition, especially while you've got the lead and you've got the face-off advantage. So.
Having Hale is such a big asset for Cal here. I mean, it seems like every time they line up at the X, you have a pretty good feeling that you're going to get the ball back. Cal may not want to push until they get everybody on here. Looks like now they're all set up.
Triple pull in the midfield now. Right? Or is, oh, never mind.
Shot there. Goes just wide from Bagwell. Fredericks with the ball. Finds Jaro up top.
Oh, way to move off the slide.
Bagwell mishandles that one. Gets it back.
I think Morgan, in his efforts to get it to the backside, didn't realize that nobody was guarding him. He might have been able to step in for that one. But great, we're seeing great ball movement here right now.
Jaro with the shot and the goal. Wow. I love that. That's a tough dodge there, straight to the goal. Increasing his angle going up the field and buries it.
That's great stuff. The ball was moving quickly, defense's heads were spinning, and Jaro gets a great look right in front of the cage. So that's what you want to see more out of the Cal offense there.
Isaac Jaro, the one who scored that goal, his second goal of the day. He is a chemistry major in the College of Chemistry, one of the best colleges of chemistry in the world, as are many of the colleges here at UC Berkeley, the #1 public institution in the world. Cal gets the ball back here. Brown has been just dominant at the X. Getting their second midfielder run here. Let's see if they can string another one together. Bayer picks it back up.
I think Cal's looking for the right thing there, right? Getting the first dodge, drawing the slide, moving it through X. And that's a good look there when the slide wasn't coming.
Cole with the rocket there. Good save by Nichols. Good bouncer there from Bayer. Cal will retain possession. Cincini with the ball. Salton going to go again here. You see how fast Simon Fraser is sliding. They basically are guarding him with two guys. Bayer going to take a dodge here. Finds Dumont inside and a goal. Wow, what a look inside.
Great feed from Bayer there. Usually known as a shooter, but that's a great pass. I think one more thing. That's a great inside feed and one of the first executions on that. Dumont did a really good job at taking his time and getting good placement. No rush there. A lot of poise. Good stuff from the rookie.
The lead is back to 4 for Cal, leading 10-6. And try and continue their dominance at the face-off X. Scrum for it. There's a hold there on Simon Fraser.
Not sure if those at home can hear Webster, but he was coaching and looking for the 5-yard contact rule that went against Cal earlier in the game. It's a good situational awareness, but didn't get it this time.
Bagwell with the shot. Goes wide. Jaro with the backup.
I think one thing we're noticing in the third quarter here is Cal's dominating the time of possession, and will definitely be something to keep track of as the game goes on. This is Simon Fraser's first game, so may not necessarily be in mid-season shape yet. Expect them to get a little tired as the game goes on. It's another great goal. Is that Freddie? Great goal by Nathan Fredericks right there. Dodging hard to the net.
Take a look at this replay. Fredericks going one-on-one. Just a little backyard. I'm going to Play resumes here. Some personnel changes occurring for the Bears.
We've got Charlie O'Keefe and Chris Burke subbing in attack here.
See if Brown can continue his dominance here. Simon Fraser is double pulling, trying to make things a little messy in there. Great diving check there by Cooper Endicott. Wow. Looking like Superman out there. Simon Fraser is able to come up with it though. And work on getting their guys on the field here. Guthrie with the ball. Pavlet matched up against him. It's been a good matchup tonight, Guthrie versus Pavlet. We've seen a lot of shots out of Guthrie. Whether Pavlet or Weeb, it's been relatively quiet on the scoreboard. So, sweep here coming from Simon Fraser. Top side, and he buries it.
That's not the switch you want to have happen there. That's tough for the player to switch from on ball back to on ball twice in a row. So I think they got to keep the matchup there and then and take away top side, of course.
Oscar Lucas with a nice lefty dodge there, burying that one. About 3.5 minutes left here in this third quarter. Cal has been able to maintain a lead throughout this whole game, largely due to this man. Brown running down the alley. Shot is wide. Cal will retain possession.
Saw some wheels out of Hale there. Turn on the burners for that look. Good look. Couldn't bury it, but love to see it.
Even though we can't see his eyes through his helmet, you see his eyes getting real big there. If he keeps winning face-offs at the rate he is, he'll get plenty of opportunities the rest of the season. Chris Burke there, scooping up the ball in the crease. Crease violation here on the Bears. Simon Fraser ball, trying to clear it and get it up quick. Cam Way.
That is some great hustle getting back from Dumont right there and stopping the transition play. Love that kind of hustle.
Simon Fraser going to try and put another one in here. Alan Gain going to pull this one out here. Looks like he's going to try and start something up. He's got Arjun Singh, the pole. Cole Salton there, stuck on offense. Guthrie with the ball. Thought about it. Oh, wow. Shot there from Brendan Murray, running straight down the middle of the field, coming out of the substitution box. Behind the back try there. Off a good look. Shot was by Oscar Lucas.
13 seconds left on the shot clock here. Let's see the Bears press out a little bit. Oh, great defense. 5 more seconds.
Weeb ends the quarter with the save. Sorry, Weeb ends the shot clock with the save. Dumont trying to clear. Turnover on the clear there for Cal. They'll try and ride it back. Simon Fraser able to clear. A little less than a minute left here in the quarter. Simon Fraser will try and hold for the last shot.
Shot clock matches the game clock, so they're looking to get the last. Oh, and they score. Good dodge getting into the inside by Simon Fraser there, and they get it to roll in.
Oscar Lucas with that goal there.
Unassisted for Lucas for the Red Leafs.
We've heard his name a few times. How many does he have?
Start of the fourth quarter here. Brown back on the face-off X. As we start this fourth quarter, Jack, I'm curious to hear your thoughts. It's a 3-goal lead right now for Cal. How do they close this one out?
I think it's the same story that we've been talking about this entire game. You lean on Hale and you lean on their defense by getting long possessions. And Hale draws a penalty there. So great start to the quarter. But what I would like to see is the Cal offense get settled, get into their set, and have long sustained possessions and tire out the defense, and they're getting the looks. It's about remaining calm when you're in the crease, when you're on the doorstep, and just faking and finishing and burying it. And if they can finish, they'll get this done.
Cal's extra man offense unit looking for a goal today. They haven't had success scoring yet. Great stop there by Nichols. Gonna get a push there, giving Simon Fraser the ball. See if Cal can ride it back. Successful clear there from Simon Fraser. They're going to kill off this penalty. Gain with the ball. Trying to get to his spot. Endicott and Yamada switching on that one. Penalty is now released.
Good job getting to the pick there on defense. Got to keep communicating here.
Weeb with the save.
That's exactly the shot Cal wants to give up in these situations. Outside, they trust their goalie a lot to make those saves, and he does there.
Can't say enough good things about how Weeb has played this game. He's played very well. Joel here. Joel Yamato with the ball. Gets to show off those handles a little bit. Gets the ball back to Cole Salton.
Great clear. Let's see the offense get set up and run a couple dodges here. Get it around. Oh, nobody's going to guard 40.
That's a goal there for Cole Salton. Took advantage of no one deciding to cover him. Buries that one in the bottom right-hand corner.
Tough defensive breakdown while you're trying to come back in the fourth quarter, but Cole's going to take that every day. And that's another goal on his big day.
He's been trying for it for a while. He gets his Texas-sized hat trick. 4 on the day. Just another day at the office. Cole is a law student here at UC Berkeley. Simon Fraser wins the ball there. They have numbers here. Shot wide. McNamee there with the shot. Simon Fraser will set up their offense. Oscar Lucas with the ball. He's had a couple goals today. Bears currently have Jack Curran on him. Standout D-Midi. Lucas gets around. Guthrie with the ball. Pavlet recovers well. Schultz playing on ball right now. Great lift, forcing the turnover. Bears will try and clear here. Wolber with the ball. Bears end up turning the ball over on the clear. Simon Fraser will possess. Oscar Lucas going to the darkest corner of the field. Sounds like they're going to set up a dodge here for Lucas if possible. Bear shut off. Simon Fraser's in the crease there. And so it'll be a turnover. Great defense there by Curran, really cutting down the angle. Jack, I know as a D-mid, you love to see plays like that.
Yeah, I think that's, again, the type of shot you want to give up, the low angle. And we got a turnover here, but just to continue that thought, you want to give up the low angles, especially when you trust your goalie. And I think what you're seeing is the Simon Fraser offense maybe getting a little impatient, knowing that they've got a lot of ground to cover here in the fourth quarter. That's a couple failed clears now in a row for Cal, and they tend to compound on each other when you've got more than one failed clear in the same possession. Tires the defense out. Let's see if they can stand one more time.
Oscar Lucas with the ball again. The entire Cal bench yelling lefty. Finds an open man up top. That's Guthrie, and he scores. Put that one past Weeb. Top right corner. Jack, I think that's exactly what you're talking about. And play a lot of defense. Try and get the ball out. I think it was 2 or 3 times in a row there. Cal wasn't able to clear and get the ball to their offensive end. Makes it really tough on the defense, and as you can see, especially on the backside, the slides get a little slower. So
I think it comes down to the D-middies showing down and helping the goalie in the pulls in the clearing game, and it sometimes takes a little effort when you're gassed after a long defensive possession, but it gets you off the field. And speaking from experience, it's a lot worse to go play another possession of defense than it is to run down the field once and get the ball to your attack and get on offense. So
you heard Simon Fraser go to that black call again when they saw Pavlet run over the midfield with the ball and lock off everyone else. That's been an effective call for them today. They get the ball back and they clear it up. Cal's going to have to be a little bit careful here. Defense is probably pretty fatigued at this point, playing multiple possessions in a row and not being able to clear. I think some of those mistakes that you see in the clearing game are also compounded by being a little bit tired.
Yeah, it's a negative feedback loop. You get tired and you might make a lazy play, and the lazy play you get punished for it, and you get punished for it right there with another goal for Simon Fraser.
Alan Gain with that one unassisted down the alley. Simon Fraser's on a little bit of a run here. Wonder if Coach Webb would consider a timeout.
I think they trust Hale here to get it to the offense and have them slow it down here. I think the offense is still working. It's just a matter of getting it in that end, and when you see a lot of failed clears, that also tells you that the Cal defense is getting stops on the first possession. So I think they just need to refocus for the last half of this quarter.
He's out! He's out of the box!
Face-off win there by Hale. Simon Fraser able to cause a turnover and recover the ball. Guthrie now with it on offense. Oscar Lucas finds the cutting. Vaughn Pinchin there for another goal. 3-0 run here by Simon Fraser. That looks sort of like a fatigue mistake there. Sort of caught ball watching.
All of a sudden it's a one-goal game, and the Bears need this next possession big time.
think the Bears need to execute here. Hales won the last 2 faceoffs. They haven't been able to clear. Little gift there from the referee. Some hand fighting on the far wing, and they gift the ball to Cal.
There was a false start on the draw, so timely mistake for Simon Fraser turns into a gasp of fresh air for Cal here as they get their defensive rest.
Wow, what a shot there by Brower. Takes that feed from Jaro. Bounces it sidearm and high. What a shot there.
Looks like Simon Fraser's opted to go with the zone and testing Cal's outside shooters, and Morgan Brower early into possession makes them hurt for it. So great ball movement and great finish from Morgan.
Brown back at the X. Pavlik corrals the loose ball, gets it to Curran. Curran's off to the races.
Great stuff from Curran and great stuff from Pavlik. Pavlik gets it off the rug quickly into one of his shorties. Curran gets it over into the offensive end, pushes it, sees nothing there, pulls it out. That's a really poised play from Curran.
Stop there by Nichols. On the doorstep shot by Oace. Ball's down. Dumont gets it. Getting double teamed there. Burke ends up with it. It's a great effort from Dumont. Wow.
He's got a motor for sure. That was great effort.
Great poise too. 2 guys barreling down on him. Knew he was going to get hit. Finishes the play anyways. That's a great play.
Simon Fraser is sticking with the zone, but Cal's got some outside shooters. Excited to see what kind of look they can get here.
And they find him. Goal there by Dumont. You can hear the sideline chanting, Luke, Luke, Luke. Great feed, great finish there.
That's Chris Burke. That's NBA candidate Chris Burke right there with a great feed to Dumont. And that's what you want against the zone is ball movement, get their head spinning, and then you can get some guys open inside. So it looks like Cal's prepared for the zone here, and they're starting to give themselves some breathing room in the score. 14-11 now.
Yeah, after that 3-0 Simon Fraser run, it's now a 2-0 Cal run, pushing the lead back up to 3. Scrap here for the ball. Simon Fraser comes out with it. It's Cameron Way. He gets pushed from behind. That's a fairly easy call there. Be Fredericks in the penalty box. 30 seconds for a push. Cal will now trot out their man-down defense, try and contend with Simon Fraser's man-up offense. Wonder how fast they'll go here. You can hear Simon Fraser's coach saying, let's go right away. And I think he senses the urgency of this possession here.
You're right, Josh, but some great fast movement from the Cal defense. Forces a Simon Fraser. I don't know if that's the take they want on a man-up situation, but they're getting desperate for a goal here, and now we've got a Cal possession. Great stop there for Cal.
Great play by Schultz there to get it to Dumont off the goose. That was really nice play, sweet play right there.
That's another great ground ball guy. He's normally an LSM, but with all the injuries to the defense, he's moved down to close, but you see a little bit of that right there.
LSMs love that breakout in transition.
I love when they get the ball in a 4-on-3 too.
That stop has earned Cal another possession at the offensive end. First line middies back on. Brower with the ball.
Cal's doing a really good job right now of using the clock. Right now there's 20 seconds left in the shot clock, which means they've already taken a minute. And they get the goal. Great dodge, great finish from Frederick. You love seeing them wait to go until the 20 seconds left in the shot clock. So not only the clock's their best friend right now, and they were up 3, now up 4, and you've got Hale winning the faceoffs. It's a game of math in that they might not have enough possessions to close this gap anymore, as long as the offense is disciplined and takes up the time, and to finish it with a goal anyways. Great stuff.
It's a great goal there by Fredericks. He's been leading this Cal team in goals. Piedmont High product, local product. Cole Sultan with the ball. Gets it to Bear. Burke with the ball. Question mark. Nichols with the stop.
That's best case scenario. They get the reset on the shot clock. So another great possession of the boys using up the clock. But not only are they taking their time, but they are running the offense and forcing the defense to work for it. I think they're playing this last 5 minutes situation very well so far.
Jara with the ball, able to get it back after losing it in the lights. Swings it around to Sultan. Bear with the shot and the goal, backhand. Took a page out of the Canadian box lacrosse book right there with the backhand goal.
Great display of skill off the dodge from Bear right there. And again, a long possession results in a goal. So love to see the Bears rally from that 3-0 run from Simon Fraser and start to put the nail in the coffin here.
Little over 2 minutes left in the game. Hale wins another face-off here. Bears will try and clear. Curran being triple teamed, able to get out of it for now. He wants the space. He gets the ball to Fredericks. It's a great clear there by Curran.
Great individual effort from Curran. He's been doing this for a while now. He did this all of his rookie year. That's why he is a Rookie of the Year honor. And I think he's earned the trust of the team that he can do these punt return clears and get it to the attack. So another good play from the Cal Bears.
Good handle there by Bagwell. Gets topside. Stop there by Nichols. Wow.
It's a great dodge, though. Got topside to the left hand, 10-yard shot. I think he probably could have taken more steps into the middle, but great luck. Great luck. Love to see it.
Can you not initiate the signs, Victor? Let someone umpire.
Oscar Lucas with the ball, being guarded by Yamada. Passes it off. Good topside dodge there. Quick stick try by Guthrie is wide. Guthrie will get it back. He has Pavlet hung up above the goal. The feed there, and a goal. It's good ball movement there by Simon Fraser.
11 seconds left in the game clock. Love to see Simon Fraser fighting until the end. That shows character.
Unfortunately for the Red Leafs, this is going to be a situation of a little too little and a little too late. Brown back at the X to close this one out. Pads his stats a little bit with another win there.
He decides to give it to the attack to run it for him.
And that's a final from Berkeley. Cal Golden Bears wins 16-12 over the Simon Fraser Red Leafs. Thank you very much for joining us tonight on this live stream broadcast. We've enjoyed bringing this game to you. Thank you for spending your night with us.
It's been a pleasure. Go Bears.
Go Bears.